You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today is Tuesday the 14th of October 2025 and you are listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. And I made a minor mistake today because the original plan was to record something on the way home from the road trip I've done on the last couple of days with my friend Tani Campbell, writer T.G. Campbell of the Bow Street Society books, www.bowstreetsociety.com. So the first day, oh God, what day are we now? So on Sunday we drove up to stay in a place called Newton Aycliffe, which is quite close to Beamish. And on the way, we stopped at a lovely stately home by the name of Bolsover Castle. Then yesterday, and we did a podcast from there. Went to Beamish and did a little podcast from there. And the plan today was to drive home via another stately home. This one was called Hardwick Hall, which is very close to Bolsover, actually. It was chosen because it's literally a halfway point on the drive home from where we were. And the plan was to basically do a podcast from there. I just didn't get around to it. There weren't any obvious... There was a lot more people around and there was nowhere it would be easy to record. But the bottom line is I forgot. So what should have been a trilogy of Tani Campbell featuring podcasts, a triptych if you like, isn't, because she's not here. I should have got to record something to just play and go, oh no, I am here really. Anyway, so yeah, it's really, really nice few days. Really enjoyed Beamish. It's, as I say, there's a little bit of a minor change I've decided to do to the narrative of the chapter set at Beamish in self-portrait, but it's tiny. So it's basically based on what really happened. So we walk down the hill, having just gone in through the entrance, and you go down this where you've got a choice of some steps were out of commission, but you've got a choice of this spiral road, and there's normally steps that cut across them as well. So it spirals down to this point where when we got there was a tram and a bus waiting to take people around, and because I wanted specifically to walk the little walking route my characters walked, I was like, oh, no, we'll ignore that. Let's do this. But it is the logical thing to do to jump on the bus. And I think most people did. I think we were the only ones that didn't because, I had my little mission. And if Saywood and Jagvir arrive there, and I'm pretty sure they get there at opening time as well, like we did. So there's some of the first people through. I think Jagvir would be like, oh, we can get on a bus or a tram, because there'd be ones waiting there. And I think it would be Saywood that go, no, there's too many people, let's do something on foot. So, because it is the logical thing to do, to jump on the bus or tram if it's offered. So there needs to be a reason for them not to. I'm overthinking this because they're characters and they can do what the hell they like. But no, it was a lovely, lovely few days away, and yeah, so now back to reality. It feels like, in a nice way, it feels like I've been away because we've crammed so much into the 3 days. And although we spent a long time in the car, because we also stopped and did substantial things during the car journey, how the Bolsover and Hardwick Hall, because we did those, it doesn't feel like we spent a long time in the car. And it's broken the days up very well. So yeah, we did three decent things on the last 3 days. But as I said, back to reality. So tomorrow I need to do some serious work on chapter 15 of self-portrait. Ideally I need to have to kind of hit the target I've set myself. I kind of need to hit 15,000 words by the 15th of the month. That's the end of tomorrow. That's unlikely, but I don't mind running a little bit in deficit. I did have a weird start of the month, and I think hopefully mentally I've picked up a little bit and we'll be able to do a bit more writing. There's other things I need to do tomorrow. So obviously I've been away for a couple of days, so I need to do some fresh food shopping, just a few bits and pieces. I've got enough for breakfast tomorrow, but yeah, so that's something I need to do. And then the other thing I need to do is I need to start losing weight. This problem I've got with my hip means the things I would really enjoy doing, like going on long walks and cycling and stuff, I can't really do. I mean, I walked around quite a lot over the last few days, but by the time I've done 4 or 5 miles, it's quite sore, and I can't So what really helps you lose weight is increasing the pace, getting your heart pumping, exercising in a way that makes you sweat a little bit and the heartbeat more than normal. And it's going to be difficult to do that with my hip. So I'm going to join the local leisure centre. I'm going to try and get a low impact exercise routine to do at the gym. So for example, if they've got a hand bike, that might be quite a good thing to do. I've got a treadmill at home, so they don't need to do much stuff on the treadmill, but if they recommend it, they can. And of course, I get access to the swimming pool at the leisure centre as well. And that's one thing the GP that sort of gave me my results back said you can even just walking around in the water is a lot, you work a lot harder moving your legs in the water than if you're just walking. So that's good. And actually, it wouldn't hurt me to do a bit of swimming. And I'm not very fit. I am the least fit I would say been in 15 years because I've been walking regularly since well before I was working at the airline. So and it's tailed off because of the pain this year. So anyway, so that's my plan for tomorrow, plus some writing. I will be doing a podcast every day this month. If I don't, it means I'll be in deficit. I won't hit 260 by the end of the month, which is kind of my target. I set myself targets for everything. Pathetic, isn't it? Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I'll be back at some point tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.